A word of caution. The Son of Cups, where it comes to a romantic offer, where it comes to romanticism, is really all about that. He's about romanticism. He's about idealism, idealizing love, kind of more in love with the concept of love, you know, the ideas around love, than with the actual work that a person needs to do in order to show love. So, you know how people will say love is a verb? The Knight of Cups doesn't get that exactly. The Knight of Wands is, I'm going to say it when it's in the reverse, it's player energy. It's somebody who's very lustful, coming in with a lot of passion, wants to make that physical connection very quickly. They get inspired by that. They get charged by that type of connection. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your general tarot reading for February 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're returning, thank you for coming back and supporting the channel. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares. It all goes a long way to increase the visibility of these readings, so I appreciate you. If it's your first time here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If this reading resonates with you, hit the like button. Consider subscribing to my channel. I do love readings and general tarot readings for each sign for each month. So in this particular reading, we are going to take a look at your heart, your mind, your body, the past, present, and future. We'll pull clarifying cards all the way through and a card of advice or guidance toward the end. Aquarians, it's your birthday month. So I am giving away a free 30-minute tarot reading. If you leave a comment below, I will enter you into the drawing and I will pull a name on February 15th. So there is also a love reading for your sign for February 2021 that you can leave a comment on as well. So check that out. I've been shuffling your cards off camera. I'm going to give it one last shuffle. We'll split the deck 3 ways and we will sync up. Let's do this. This is a general tarot reading, so we're going to look at the energies that are surrounding you in February, how you can best use them to your benefit. In the position of your heart, we have the 6 of Swords. Awesome. Gaining a higher perspective and clarity around an issue, probably an issue that brought you some deep emotions, emotional pain and disappointment. But now you have that sort of 60,000-foot view. You have some distance from it, so you can begin to integrate those emotions and move on. Okay, that's in the position of your heart and also in the position of the present moment. In the position of your mind, what you think about it all, we have the 8 of Swords. So still feeling some anxiety, still feeling trapped inside of your mind, maybe trapped by your emotions, trapped by your thoughts. This often represents negative thought patterns, negative habit patterns. Trying to get out of a situation using ineffective means and methods. So it would serve you to take a different approach, do something different than you've done in order to try to resolve this issue that has you feeling trapped. In the position of your body or the foundation, we have the Devil in reverse. This is beautiful. You are loosening that tie. This could be a toxic relationship to a system, a toxic relationship to a person. But you are coming out of that oppressive dynamic. You're loosening that addictive tie. And that's what the foundation of this reading is all about. It's about that, loosening that tie. In the past, we have the 10 of Wands. This took a great deal of energy and a huge expenditure of energy. This is kind of my burnout card, the way that I perceive the 10 of Wands in this particular deck, which is the Mother Peace deck. Just a flare of energy, a taxing of your nervous system, just a great output of energy. Now you have a higher perspective, though. There's forgiveness and acceptance. There's a sacred grove underneath these women of 13 trees. There's a culmination of something here. And an integration mentally where you can look at it from a distance. In the future, we have the Son of Cups. Ooh, interesting. Taking action around your emotions, a heartfelt offer. Also, there's a new beginning here. He lives or is meditating inside of this egg. Something is being conceived emotionally, like an emotional conception. There's inspiration. There might even be hallucinogenics involved. You see the nightshade here? It's putting this person or you in a altered mental state that is grounded in love, or has you feeling a new level of love. The suns are the knights in the traditional deck, and they take action around their feelings, around their emotions, heartfelt action. This could be a personality around you, the Son of Cups. The court cards are personalities. They're either energies that you are embodying or personalities around you. It could be that somebody enters into the future, somebody quite like this, makes a romantic offer, an inspired emotional connection. Let's clarify. I want to look at the Son of Cups. Who the heck is this guy? Who is the Son of Cups? Coming forward in the future. Either you're entering into this very like inspired, altered mental state. Oh, the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. I'm going to give you a few different interpretations here. If this is a love offering coming from outside of you, coming from somebody else toward you, a word of caution. The Son of Cups, where it comes to a romantic offer, where it comes to romanticism, is really all about that. He's about romanticism. He's about idealism, idealizing love, kind of more in love with the concept of love, you know, the ideas around love, than with the actual work that a person needs to do in order to show love. So you know how people will say love is a verb? The Knight of Cups doesn't get that exactly. The Knight of Cups is really like, oh, the Knight of Cups is like, love is a concept that I really enjoy. Okay? So their advances in love or offers in love are can be somewhat, what is the word? It's just something to keep in mind about their offer, that it is not totally grounded. It's not totally grounded. It's really kind of up here, it's up here. It's like, ooh, I just love this. I love falling in love. Okay. The Knight of Wands is, I'm going to say it when it's in the reverse, it's player energy. It's somebody who's very lustful, coming in with a lot of passion, wants to make that physical connection very quickly. They get inspired by that. They get charged by that type of connection. So I'm going to leave you with that. If it is somebody coming in the future with that type of energy, pay attention and just proceed with caution. If it is you stepping into this energy, this is interesting. There's a inspiration amount around your emotions, an emotional inspiration. Could be inspired by a hallucinogenic that you might possibly take. And this always makes me think of like shrooms or, you know, alternative medicines, plant medicines that put you in this state of conception or inspiration. Ooh, conception. Interesting. Might be applicable for some. Knight of Wands in reverse. Beware of impulsivity in your action. Actions taken around your passion, fiery, passionate energy that end up sort of backfiring in your face. There's not a whole lot of groundedness here in the potential outcome for the future. Either way you look at it, whether it's somebody coming in with this energy or you embodying this energy, it's not very grounded. So We'll pull some more clarifying cards and a card of advice to see if that is guidance for you to ground this energy in the future. I'm not sure. Haven't pulled those cards yet. All right. Let's look at this expenditure of energy in the past. The Ten of Wands, like this. It's just like all the energy going out. In this image, it shows ecstatic dance to drum up this type of intense, powerful energy. Drumming, creativity. It reminds me a lot of the energy that I feel or used to feel when I was younger, right before my period would come on, where I just felt fried. All that energy being expended. Seven of Pentacles. You did not get your return on investment. You were investing a lot. The return did not come through. Let's clarify the Six of Swords, this detached perspective. It's like you got through the emotions of the situation and now you're in this, well, elevated mental state, kind of like the Son of Cups, but different. It's just a 30,000 foot view. You can see all the parts. And it enables you to move on. Move on from this. What is the Six of Swords about, though? Tell us more about this. The Star. Oh, yeah. It is about healing for you. This card is one of healing. Emotional healing after a time of great conflict. You're still in the state, though, of feeling trapped inside of your thoughts, inside of your head. Like, also some confusion. Like, let's clarify this. How do I get out of here? What approach do I take? Like, it's almost like you're doing the same thing over and over again. Legitimately expecting different results, legitimately expecting to escape from this mental trap. However, the same consequence every time, which is a broken sword. She is stabbing this brick wall with swords, and she breaks them every single time. The crows are laughing at her. They can see her folly, but she cannot. So this is in the position of your mind, what you think about it all. Let's learn some more about this. Lots of cards came out here. All in the reverse. Four of Swords, silence, distance, a forced retreat, a forced recovery, a forced rehabilitation. Coming out of a time like that, having to do with a connection, a love connection, a partnership of some sort that didn't work out. The collaboration wasn't there, a lack of collaboration, and it just couldn't get off of the ground. You couldn't manifest it. You couldn't turn it into a reality. You did not get the return on investment, though you spent a lot of energy on it. You invested a lot. Now you're in a place of healing. You have a more global perspective and you're able to move on. And yet then this energy comes in the future, the Son of Cups and the Knight of Wands. They're both knights. They're both about action. I don't know if this is another person coming in, the same person maybe that you were dealing with in the past. There's a breaking of some sort of chain, some sort of tie in the foundation of the reading. So let's clarify what that's about, because that seems pretty pivotal, Aquarius. If this reading is resonating, please hit the like button so that it can circulate amongst others. Leave a comment below, not only because I want to know what this is for you, what it means for you, but also to be entered into the drawing for a free 30-minute reading for your sign for the month of February. We want to clarify the Devil in reverse in the position of the foundation, also in the position of your body. So this could have to do with breaking an addiction to something, whether it be a substance, whether it be a food, addiction to food, addiction to eating, breaking an addiction that affects you physically in some way. Okay, we got 3 cards that came out, 2 in the reverse, 1 in the upright. I'll show these to you. There's something that you can't quite see yet. It feels fuzzy. It feels like it's like you almost got it. You can grasp it. You can see the outlines of it, right? She's piercing the veil of consciousness. In the reverse, it's like, it's very ephemeral. You can't, it's almost like this Eight of Swords energy. I'm going to use this to describe this. It's like very ephemeral, like a mental trap, right? You feel trapped, but you're not trapped in reality. Something in your, it's like you almost got how to get out of this mental trap. After a time spent of engaging in methods of escape that weren't quite effective. And so you're almost there. It's connected to this addiction, connected to loosening this tie. There's something that you can't quite see fully. Completion. This is about a cycle completing, though you have a ways to go. There are still things or steps, or you're still in the process of loosening this tie, of this completion, and then going with the flow. This just speaks to me like, don't worry. This is a process. You can complete this cycle. You can handle this issue. However, your best approach, if we're going to talk about approaches, is not to stab at it with a sword, but to relax into it and to go with the flow and be receptive. You're not fighting the river here. You're flowing with the current. And this all has to do with the devil in reverse in the position of your foundation, also in the position of your body. Something that you can't quite see yet. You're trying to pierce that veil, right? This has to do with a cycle that is nearing completion for you. And your best approach here in loosening this tie is to be receptive, to not fight the current, to in fact just immerse yourself in it and go with the flow. I still want to clarify the Son of Cups and the Knight of Wands in reverse, because this seems to have a lot of loose ends. Like there's a lot of unknowns about this energy with the Son of Cups and the Knight of Wands. If it is a romantic offer, just be aware that it's not totally grounded in reality. It's very conceptual. It could be impulsive. It could be that the person that's coming in is not only not very grounded in their offer of love or emotion, but they are very impulsive. They want it quick. They want a physical connection. They act on their passion. It's not a bad thing, but it is something for you to be aware of. Okay? Let's clarify. You know what? Let's use this. I want to clarify this a little bit more. The Son of Cups upright, the Knight of Wands in reverse. What are these two energies about? Wow, that happened quick. Somebody wants a commitment. Somebody wants to take something to the next level. Somebody wants to celebrate something that they feel is an achievement inside of a relationship. They want a new beginning, a passionate new beginning. There is a new beginning here. The sun is sitting inside of this new beginning, this egg. A new beginning is like being conceptualized. There's conception here. It could be an actual baby is being conceived. What else do we have here? Okay. We have I'm going to start here. The Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's putting the work in. Is this you again? I would be cautious of, again, investing a lot of energy. Seems like you invested a lot of energy in the past and did not get your return on investment. Here again, we have somebody doing the work, putting the work in. Though I don't know if it's the Son of Cups and Knight of Wands in reverse. They are not grounded in making something real. there is anxiety here, sleepless nights, anxiety. It could be that if this is a person coming in with this type of offer, it does put you in a place of like, oh, this again. And King of Cups, emotional mastery. This might be a lesson for you to learn over and over again. Maybe it's popped up in a variety of ways, dear Aquarius. In your recent past, in your long-term history, romantic history of partnerships, learning how to create a container for your emotions, learning how to set good boundaries inside of relationships, learning what it takes to have a healthy relationship with yourself, with others. Yeah. This person coming forward in the future wants a new beginning with you. Whether it's a new person, this old person, I don't know who this is. They want this sort of celebration around the relationship. Could be taking the relationship to the next level. They want to take the relationship to the next level. But it does bring in, again, anxiety. And it puts somebody back into this energy of working hard and investing a lot. Ultimately, there is a sense of emotional mastery that comes out of this or is around this. Like this, I feel like this is the lesson that is being learned. Like, how do I... how do I contain my emotions? How do I contain the way that I feel? How do I take responsibility for my emotions in order to engage in healthy relationships with others? All right, let's pull a card of guidance for you, Aquarius. As you navigate these energies, it does seem like it kind of turned into a love reading here, or a reading about some sort of impactful connection or relationship. There's healing at the heart of your reading in the present moment. Your perspective is greater than it was prior, and there's a healing energy here for you. Card of guidance for Aquarius as they move through these energies in February 2021. Going with the flow. You're loosening some sort of tie. Something is nearing completion. Not all the lessons have been gleaned or learned. There's something that you're not quite seeing. The call to action is to go with the flow, to be receptive, to not fight the current. It could be that there's not a whole lot for you to actually do, except to like relax into it. Card of guidance for Aquarius, please. I do feel like you spent a lot in the past. Oh boy. Okay. You invested a lot. You invested a lot of energy. I'm just going to shuffle these and split the deck and pull a card for you because they're not wanting to come out. Yeah. Like whatever it was, you were all the way in. Here we go. Eagle. Ooh. Okay. Eagle is the 60,000 foot view. It is the higher perspective. It is this. Okay. A lot of cards on the table right now. Let me see if I can grab them. Gaining that higher perspective. Look how these women are flying high in the sky. There's success here for you. This might feel like an achievement, a spiritual achievement of some sort, where you're at right now in terms of your perspective. Eagle is number one, individuation. Yeah, there is some sort of separation that is allowing you to really, I don't know, you just feel yourself. More clarity around who you are. So let's see, let's read about it. If you've pulled this symbol, Eagle is reminding you to take heart and gather your courage, for the universe is presenting you with an opportunity to soar above the mundane levels of your life. The power of recognizing this opportunity may come in the form of a spiritual test. That might be what's coming for you in the future. All that weird energy in the future. The power of recognizing this opportunity may come in the form of a spiritual test. In being astute, you may recognize the places within your soul, personality, emotions, or psyche that need bolstering or refinement. By looking at the overall tapestry, Eagle teaches you to broaden your sense of self beyond the horizon of what is presently visible. In learning to fiercely attack your personal fear of the unknown, the wings of your soul will be supported by the ever-present breezes, which are the great breath of spirit. Feed your body, but more importantly, feed your soul. Within the realm of Mother Earth and Father Sky, the dance that leads to flight involves the conquering of fear and the willingness to join in the adventure that you are co-creating with the divine. If Eagle has majestically soared into your cards, you are being put on notice to reconnect with the element of air. Air is of the mental plane, and in this instance, it is of the higher mind. Oh yeah, beautiful. Wisdom comes in many strange and curious forms and is always related to the creative force of the Great Spirit. If you've been walking in the shadows of former realities, Eagle brings illumination. Eagle teaches you to look higher and to touch Grandfather's Sun with your heart, to love the shadow as well as the light. See the beauty in both and you will take flight like the eagle. Wow. Eagle asks you to give yourself permission to legalize freedom and to follow your joy. Follow the joy your heart desires. I love that. Legalize freedom. Okay. Whew. So where you're at now in the present moment is a power place. Is a powerful place for you to be. Higher mind. Connect with the element of air. There's healing here for you. Aquarius. I'm wishing you the best in February. Remember to like the video and leave a comment below. All right, take good care.